Okay, I'm back with some messages at your request. This is for Dame Dash, and I really felt like it was a movie as I meditated for him. It felt like it was a movie. I kept seeing Scarface, like the ending part, I think it is, of Scarface. He's not quitting. He's not backing down. He got a little anxiety, but he's not afraid. He's not afraid of his opponents. He know exactly who his enemy is. He know who his opponent is. It's not the people we see, of course, but he knows who's after him. He knows the backdrop. He knows where the money is coming from. He knows where the demand is coming from. He knows this person. He has been with this person. He has shook hands with this person. He know who's the turncoat. He know who's after him. And this is a long-term enemy, long-time enemy, friend or foe. It's much bigger than what we see and what we think. I do feel a little nervousness and anxiety, but it's more like paranoid, as if he like up the cameras in the house, up the security, that type of feeling. But at the same time, he's like Scarface. It's like he gonna go through this to the end. I really do feel like, I just feel like it's his turn. It's his turn. It's his turn. I don't know what that means, but it's his turn. They trying to take the money. You take the money, then you take the freedom. That's what I'm hearing. Take the money, then you take the freedom. They trying to suck his money. They, them, him. And he knows it. This is a very smart, intelligent person. I always knew that he had some smarts about him. But he's very careful. I just saw the Cowboys. Maybe he watched the Cowboys and Indians. I don't know. Maybe he watched old cowboy movies. But he's definitely playing the game. And he's like 2 or 3 steps ahead, too. He can see down the line really good. I think he has tightened up the people around him. He has tightened up his circle a little bit. He's in preparation. Let me tell you something. This man has always been in preparation for today. So all this stuff that's going on, he been prepared for this a long time ago. He saw this coming. He has intuition. He has discernment. He can see. Okay? So I just needed to get all that stuff out of me before I started. But I just see Cowboys and Indians. I don't know why I see that. Okay. So that's what's going on. He's ready. This is like, come on. He ready. He ready. He's definitely ready. I feel the energy. I feel the strength. I feel the power. I feel it. And this is not about success in the way that we might see it. This is not about money. This is not about attention. This is about respect. This is about knowing when you are right, knowing you didn't do wrong. This is for righteousness. This is for his kids. This is for his family. This is for his respect. This is for him. He's very serious about this. This is going to be going on for a while, too. So, definitely not happy. He's not happy about the situation. He doesn't feel no love coming from certain people. And it's like people is slowly drifting away from him. He's just watching this. This is just a perspective. He know who loves him and who don't love him. He can see clearly. He's upright. He's not in reverse. He is upright. He's ready. And he's watching. And people have walked away from him. Those who loved him before don't love him now. Don't show him love. Not offering him love. He know what he did out of order, and he know what he did in order, and he believes that he doesn't deserve what is happening right now. This is not the way his life is going to go, and not only that, he don't believe this is the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. He want to release this situation as quick as possible. He doesn't want to go through the mental stress about it. He wants everything to be done quickly. I can even feel like he move quickly. Like whatever you're gonna do it and do it quickly. That's the feeling that I get. I believe that he has tried to cooperate or negotiate or compromise, whatever is needed. It's like I can feel him at a point of time. I just saw 8, the number 8, 8 months, 8 years, 8. It just feels like he had that type of conversation. Like, what do you want from me? Let's get this over with. It's that type of feeling that I'm feeling. And they weren't able to make that happen. He wasn't able to negotiate something. He wasn't able to please his opponent. There was nothing that they could use to put on a table to compromise. What his opponent want is so much more than $1. It's more than business. It's more than money. His opponent want his will, want him to silence. That's how I feel. His opponent wanted him to be silent, play silent, something like that. So he definitely offered. He definitely tried to compromise or make a deal or basically sit to the table to say, what's up? What do you want? What do you want from me? Type feeling. But it was restricted. So he released himself. This happened already. This is an old situation. Makes me feel like two families against each other. I keep seeing the Cowboys and Indians again. Saw it again. It's something like that. There's two teams. It's him against a larger group. Feels like that. Cowboys and Indians. That's how it feels. And when he tried to make that offer, and I believe that offer is still on the table. I think he'll try to make that offer again to this, what do you want to call this entity, to this group, to this opponent. Still on the table. But I don't think that they're going to be able to make it happen. So he said, whatever. No love. I could just hear that. No love to me, no love to you. You want to sit down and be professional, we can be professional. And if you don't want to accept, no love for me, no love to you. This is about respect. And this is about righteousness and values. That's what this is all about. The biggest conflict is the conflict within itself. And how he's going to deal with all these things that's coming to him. Because what's coming to him is just people that don't love him. Just no love. So it's like hate. It's the opposite of love. But stuff is coming towards him. He's conflicted about the things that's coming towards him. I do believe that he had an idea of certain things that will come, but not in the magnitude and not the people that they using. And the reason why I say using, because I truly feel like there are people that claim to be involved in his life that he has probably never met. So it's like I think he probably was looking at situations that he knew of. Like I know her, I know him, I know her. I could just see him going through the game plan. Like they could have used this against me. They can use that against me. They can use her. They can use him. But they are using people, or there's people coming towards him, afflicting and attacking and accusing and coming up against him that he has never even met. So it's always bigger than what you think. I always say that. I say, if I'm going to do something wrong, I got to make sure I know the pros and the cons. What is the cons? What is the consequence? Can I handle that? And then I'll be like, yeah, I can handle it. So let me go get it. But it's always bigger than that. It's never the way you think. You could think of the worstest consequence, the worst one, and it'll still be worse than that. And that's how this feels. The conflict is the conflict inside of him. Nothing but hate coming towards him. Jealousy, envy, anger. I see a lot of debating. I see a lot of arguing. See a lot of hindrance. I see a lot of burdens upon him. I see messages coming back and forth towards him. That part he can handle. He can handle that. It's almost like he's dealing with a beast that can't be tamed. And that's the way they feel about him too. Like he's a beast that can't be tamed. Like bull and bull. Bull versus bull. That's how this feels. You don't know who gonna win. That's how that feel. They got the same amount of effort and strength, and their weaknesses is the same and their strengths is the same. It's almost like you fighting yourself. Someone just as strong as him. A lot of burdens, a lot of trapped feelings, a lot of paranoia, a lot of thoughts on wondering how to get out of this situation. Now, I did want to take a look at the money and see if he has enough money for his issues. You got enough money for this fight? Do you have enough money for this court case? Do you have enough money to last? Yes. Without a shadow of a doubt. He got enough money. His money is long. He got people helping him. I don't know if this is his money and other people's money, because he got a team too, but his is just silent. His people was in the dark. I just saw dark shadows of them. Kind of like when they do on TV and they darken out the face. He got those type of people. In the Bible, they call it a certain man. He has a certain man. He has a certain woman. He got certain people. I don't even know if people know that these people is connected to him, but he got a team as well. And it's because of the purpose of the situation. His opponent has a lot of enemies. Yes, he has enough money to deal with his issues. And spiritual messages is coming through. Changes is going to be happening big time. He's not walking away from this. He can't walk away from it. He's in it. I think this is a situation that he thought that he may be in, but it never happened. And I think he's shocked about the timing. Like, y'all could have did this a long time ago, and y'all never did it. Why now? Because they want to suck you dry. They want you on your knees. Well, they want him on his knees. They really do. Yeah, they really do. But he got enough money for his situation. He has enough wealth to complete this process. And he has help. He got Scorpios around him, Pisces around him. He got water signs. He got a certain man. He has people in his corner. They may not be public, but he got them. And it's all because they are a united front about the issue or the opponent themselves. Yeah. Watch your enemies, right? Yeah. This enemy is more about jealousy and hatred than anything else. He's going to even find new opportunities to make money off of this situation. So it's almost like the process of him completing this situation. And I keep saying situation because there's more to come. He will make money during the process of paying for his freedom. Yeah, that's how that feels. Definitely how it feels. He is going to fight this to the end. Yeah. He's going to fight. He got his sword up. He's grounded. He's watching the plays. He's making the plays. His defense is ridiculous in his head. Smart dude. Smart dude. Street smarts and smart. And by him being wicked at times, it makes him even smarter because he understands the wicked. He understands stupidity. He understands that impulse nature. His flaws and his weakness is also a help in this. Like I tell you, it feels like bull versus bull. It's the funniest feeling. Yeah. It's almost like fighting yourself or fighting your old self. Yeah. That's deep. So, if I had to bet and put my money on him. I don't know why, but I just feel it. I really do feel it. As things come out more and more and more, then we can check the the energies that's coming up. But as of right now, I see 2020 probably being one of the biggest fights of his life. I do see that. And I don't see him backing down. I don't see him walking away. I don't see it anytime soon. But even if he do have to surrender, and if he do have to wave his white flag, it will be done with diamonds on it. He even has a plan to release himself. So, yeah, this is amazing. I keep him lifted just because I feel the strength in what he's trying to do. I don't know much about what's going on, but this is a battle. It's long overdue. It feels like it's long overdue. Okay, so let me stop before I get to rattling around, and we'll come back and check on him soon. Definitely keep him lifted. I don't know why I'm telling you all to do that, but hey, keep the whole situation lifted. How about that? Okay, bye-bye.